of that. It feels like a crispy topping. Down the bottom there, I say Saruna says that would make a nice window, that, so we've made it into a window. I'll take you around. Right, well, hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And today I've come into camp in a different form of transport using my bike. I went and got a trailer. I've been hunting in some heavy kit. I've still got another two big loads to go, but I've been getting caught in the rain. I'm absolutely drenched and my legs are soaking. I've come off the bike twice because it's the first time I've used the trailer, but here it is. And inside there I've got loads of slabs of lager, bottles of water. That's the top of a storage box. And this is my bike. It's an electric Cube 625. It's powerful, but I think my chain needs tightened because it keeps on coming off the chain. I've had to do it a couple of times. My hands are a little bit minging. But the first load I come up with my Bergen on just to see what it was like. Never rode it before with a trailer full. But I tell you what, whoo, it's a lot quicker. But I've got to get into the woods yet and walk all the way across to there, carrying all this gear. I'm going to leave the other stuff until tomorrow because the rain's on and off all day now, and I'm getting hammered by flies as well. Get off, fly. One on there. So anyway, welcome back everybody. I hope you enjoy this. I'm out for 2 nights, 1 night solo, and then Rooney's joining us tomorrow. He's at work. So by the time he finishes work, he's not going to get here till 9 o'clock, so it's no point in coming. So I'll see him tomorrow, and then I've got a load more stuff to ferry in as well. We've got a big grill for to put over the top of the fire, so we're going to be revamping the fire this weekend, I think. Well, trying anyway. But right, waffle. I'm going to make my way into camp. Hopefully it's all nice and secure, and then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have a drink before I do anything else. So next time you see me, hopefully I'll be in my shelter. Right, well, that's me all set up now, and I've brought the stuff in from the trailer and the bike. So I'm just sitting there now having a nice can of lager. I've been chilling out for the last half an hour and just gathering my thoughts and just enjoying the peace and quiet, to be quite honest. But anyway, here's me supplies. It's not just for the weekend. These are the last made donkeys. I've been buying the Kronberg 1664 because Rooney doesn't really like it. He just likes Stella. If they were Stella, he'd be getting stuck into them. And then I've got a nice bottle of Jack Daniels. Nice litre bottle of Jack Daniels there. Ooh, and 4 litres of Coke. So I'll be drinking some of that tonight. And then a couple of bits of supplies of water. That's just my Possibles kit there. And there you go. If you're new to the channel, I'm just going to bring my big light in because it's a bit dark under there. I'll put that there. That on the floor is just my ground sheet. I'll pull that out later on tonight, and I stand on that when I'm getting undressed to go into bed. So it just stops all the shite getting on your feet. But inside of there, I'm back to me Nemo Tensor regular mummy air mat, flex tail pillow, flex tail light pillow should say. Brilliant pillow that. And me Queezer. I love this sleeping bag, it's amazing. And that's me sleeping setup in this army issued bug net that goes on top of camp cots. Alright, so that's it. And I've brought out a different mat. I got this off one of the lads that used to serve with in a Bergen full of loads of his kit. He gave us loads of army kit and that. I gave loads of it away as well, like to a charity, but I brought that up and that's just going to stay here so I don't have to bring the other one. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you up on me stand, and I'm going to grab a seat. Right, well, this isn't something I've been sent by a company. This is something I seen on a night when I was sitting flicking through Facebook, and this thing popped up and I thought, ooh, that looks canny. I was a little bit drunk, I had a few sherbets, and I thought, I'm going to buy that and I'm going to take it to camp and test it, because I get absolutely tons and tons of flies and mozzies and everything flying at the top of my shelter. So I've charged it up, I put it on in the house for a little bit, and it's a mozzie and fly zapper. So I'll just take it out of its box All right, now I think I got ripped like, well, I don't know if I got ripped. I think I paid something extra for it as well. But it's basically, it's got a switch on the top. You press it, it glows blue, or you can have it glowing white. All right, now these bits here are just air. These are just like straights that go all the way down. The light's inside there, and it's got like a wire mesh thing going all the way around it on the inside. And obviously when the little midges and all that hit that, it kills them, and then you just collect them on the bottom, and then we'll see how it works tonight. I'll put it on. It's USB charged, so that's ideal. It's light, you know, and it's quite good. So I'm going to test it out anyway. So this is called a Aussie Mozzie anti-mosquito lantern, or lamp should I say. All right, and we'll see how it goes. It's got a little brush so you can brush the little creatures out. All right, and it comes with a little idiot's guide as well, which I haven't even read. I never do. But I just thought I'm going to buy one of these. I've never seen any companies issuing them out to anybody, so I went and bought it myself. Yeah, I do buy things on this channel. I buy quite a lot of stuff actually. Not as much as what I used to, but I do buy stuff. And it's got a little hangy thing. The hangy thing on the top's a bit flimsy like, but I'm gonna put on one of my little clips, and it'll get hung up above, and we'll see how that works tonight. So anyway, what time is it now? It's now 20 to 6 already. I can't believe the time is just flying by. That light's too bright, isn't it? We'll just turn that off. We don't even need that one on. It's not dark enough for it. But I am just totally relaxing. I've had a crap 3 shifts at work this week. It's been so hectic. I'm knackered. So I'm just going to sit and chillax. But I'm looking forward to testing out my tea. Not much happening tonight, to be honest. I think this will be a short video for tonight. I was going to go for a walk around, but it's pissing down. My legs are drenched. Like, I'm definitely going to get a fire on tonight so I can get dried out, because the bottoms of my legs and the tops of my socks are wet. So, big schoolboy error that was. Not putting my waterproof bottoms on. I should have known better. I should have known better. Cheers, 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 everybody. Cheers. Just where it was needed. Gleaming black as night. Cloistered in injustice. Right, well, it's 7 o'clock at night. I've just been sorting out a bit of wood, as you would have seen on a time lapse earlier on. So what I've been doing is I've actually just been putting it into its piles. Them 2 large bits are going to be my base for my fire, and then I've got loads of little cutty bits, sticks, some extra big long ones, and then loads of little bits and pieces there to burn. I went and had a look, get my food out ready for tonight, and I've had an absolute cluster. All my eggs are all broke. So tonight what I was thinking of is I've got some large wraps, and they fit perfectly in that pan, which is ideal. So basically what I'm going to be making is a wrap pizza. So I've went and got myself some salami and some pizza pepperoni. I've got some mozzarella cheese. Yes, I'm not keen on cheese, but I don't mind it when it's mixed in with loads of other stuff. I went and bought 6 eggs. One of them's totally gone. One of them's starting to crack all together down the bottom there. And this is just tissue that's been cleaning up all the bits. Every single egg is broke. So I need to get myself some decent eggs, because they're cheap and nasty eggs in any way. So what I'm going to do is, I've just give this a quick wipe out, and there's something already crawled in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the eggs. I'm going to crack them open. And I'm going to put them in that little pot. Just so I'm not wasting them, because they're going to get mixed up in any way. But yeah, these are the cheapest, nastiest eggs I've ever bought. It was just a lastminute.com this morning when I finished work. Quickly grabbed some bits and pieces. But it's like the shell is just like so brittle. I wish I had it. Oh, I think I've just dropped some in there. But I wish I had just forked out an extra couple of quid on some decent eggs. So I don't want them to go to waste. Well, they won't. I think that one's alright, actually. Yeah, that one's fine. That's not broke, so that's great. I can save that. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk all that up. Also, I went and brought... I had a little treat with me and the wife had a treat and went to Marks's. So I've got some pre-cooked chicken drumsticks. So I'll be eating them later on tonight as well. Right, well, it's nearly 8 o'clock at night. I've just been sitting chilling out and just relaxing. Being out really, apart from drinking and looking at my phone and just potting around the shelter. That's when anyway, it's time to get the fire going because the time's ticking. Next hour or so, it's going to be getting cold, dark, I mean. So I've just lit one of them little things, little Twizzlers. And then I'm just going to get a nice bit of stick up on there. I've got some nice little twigs here, which I need to start getting on the fire before it gets out. And yeah, this is the way forward, ladies and gentlemen. I should have got some thinner ones, like. They're starting to take already, like, and subscribe. Is it going to take? Is it going to go yet? Do you know where it is yet? Get some of these little ones that I've cut over the top. Do you know what it is? I think I'm going to lose this fire. I can hear a little bit of snap, crackle and pop there. And underneath, as you can see, on top of the fire, I've got a metal plate. I want to burn it off. So I've put that on the base of the fire. And then the fire will get put on top of there throughout the night. And hopefully it'll burn it off a bit. We're going to use it as a hot plate for cooking on. I've got cunning plans I have. Alright, so as you can see, the fire's starting to take shape. I think I should have split these a little bit further, like, but I'm sure they'll be okay. Let's get some of these other twigs on. It's like the snap, crackle and pop. I'm just making a bit of a TP type fire, as you can see. Alright, just keep laying them all up without burning your fingers and making it all collapse. It's just another way of getting the fire going, and you know, I love fires, I do. I love building them. I love making them. I love prepping the food, the wood. I like doing it all. Where did that voice come from? God only knows. Anyway, there you go. One fire going. A little nice bit of smoke as well, because the midges were starting to make an appearance. And I'm going to put that light that I bought, which collects, that's a bit hard to burn, that's a snap, so I'm just going to put that on there. And as you can see, we're getting a good TP fire going. TP fire, Christ. I'm just going to build them up on this bit, put them there, and that's it. And the big bit, go on there, and that bit go on there, and that's it. Hey diddly dee. So there we go. One fire. That'll burn nicely. And as you can see, you've got the metal plate on the ground. I just want to try and burn all the paint off it. I'm going to cook on the gas stove over here. But as you can see, we're getting a nice plume of smoke. Alright. And yeah, it's finally stopped raining. But that smoke will keep the midges away. Get a little bit of smoke, a little bit of fire smoke on your clothing. Keep all them little creatures away. Right, that's going well. It's going well. So let's have a look at Rooney's shelter. It's looking good underneath. As you can see where the two tarps join together. This heavy duty tarp that we got off Ben is ideal. Like I wouldn't mind a couple of these put on top of my shelter, and then I might take off, if I get some more, I might take off my main tarp, just pull it to one side, because obviously it goes on the side of that one, and then put one of these big tarps on. Or even if I can get them where they fit above. Need to bring in some ladders or make some, so I can get up the trees, cut all these branches, so we can have a nice clear, and then all this area will be nice and clean once we get a canopy above the fire. It'll be ideal, like. But yeah, it's nice and quiet nowadays. I love the peace and quiet, me. Like, I can just sit here for hours. If I wasn't a YouTuber, it would just be me talking. I don't really want to talk to you when I'm out by myself. All I do is waffle in the camera all the time. So I keep getting told. But anyway, there's the fire going. Happy days. I'm going to finish off my can. Next time you see me, I'll possibly be starting to cook, or well, attempt to cook my tea. We'll see how that pans out, because I'm not the best of cooks, but I'll give it a go. See you in a while. Crocodile. Right, well, even though I've got a fire going, I've decided I'm going to cook on the gas on this table I built for food prep and everything. So I'm going to get the gas on the go. And this has got a nice regulator on it, so that's happy days. So I can turn it down a little bit, so I don't want it being too high. I've got a nice big pan, because me pizza base fits in there perfect. And what I'm going to be using for oil, I've got some olive oil, but it's a chili infused olive oil. So I'm just going to pour, well actually I'm going to give it a shake first. Get all the bits flying around in it. Oh, lovely. Lovely jobla. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that in. Get it heated up. While we're waiting for that, I'll have a little sip of my Kernel lager. And then I'm going to put my knife there and put my bits and pieces there. That can go on there because I need to whisk the eggs in a minute. So here I've got some pepperoni, pizza pepperoni. So the first thing I'm going to do is get that open, and we might as well have a little taste there. Oh, lovely and jubbly. And then we've got some salami sausage. Get that open. We might as well have a taste of that and see what it's like. Yeah, very nice. And while it's all heating up, we're just going to move the fat around a little bit. So it's covering the whole place, and then I'm going to open up this cheese. Obviously it doesn't want to open by me ripping it. So we're just going to slice it open. I'll leave the bit on there so I can sort it out later. Everything's getting prepped while we're waiting for the heat to start. And I can hear that sizzling there now. So all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to strategically place a few bits of pepperoni. And then I'm going to get some salami. Hide them in as well. Another bit, I think. We might as well go on for it there. Now you can hear that all sizzling there nicely now. Turn the gas up a little bit. I'll tell you what, the chili oil smells lovely like. Right, so while all that's doing that, what I need to do now is I need to get the meats out of the way, because I'm a quite an accident prone person, so I'm going to put them out of the way so I don't spill them, because that would be devastated. I would. And I'm going to get one of me bits of bread out and just give these a little bit of a flip. Now I've never done this before. All right. Lovely. Oh, bit just fell off there. Right, and then what I need to do is get me egg. I need to give that a bit of a whisk. Now we're not going to put loads of egg in it. I think you put egg in it anyway. I'm positive I've seen the bloke putting a little bit in. Right, so I think the meat's just about cooked now. Don't want it overdone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strategically place everything so it looks nice. Nice. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. And then I'm going to get some cheese. Put that on. Get some egg. Pour that on. And then I'm going to quickly get me wrap. Oh yes. And hopefully that should all be sticking there nicely. I'm just going to get my egg out the way so I don't spill that. Knife for away. And I've got a big chopping board here. I'm going to give it a final wipe. Oh, I think that's it, you know. And then what I'm going to do is turn the gas down a little bit. I'm going to put that on top of here. Now, this is where it could all go really wrong. Ho ho! Look at that. Oh, I should have left that on there. Look at that, everybody. Pizza! But what I want to do is, I want to put it back on. It's quite fragile, that, like, as you can see. Actually, I'm going to turn my gas off. I'm just going to do it the one way. One way or another. I'm going to get ya. And then what I'm going to do is try and move it into the center of the board. So I think that could have possibly, this is my first time I've ever done this, all right? So I think what I could have done was I could have left that a little bit longer, I think. So let's get the knife out. And we'll see how that cuts. So obviously you can see all the cheese is melted, the eggs melted into it as well. The meat's all done. Got you in a better position there. And here's the rain coming as well again. It's going to rain on and off all night, I think. So there we go. Oh, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is yet? That tastes bloody lovely, that. Now, Ben, sorry, I'll stop eating before I talk. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. It's still a little bit soft on the top, but not too bad, like. Obviously, because it's bread, if I could have flipped it again and put it up the other way, so the bread was on the bottom, that would have cooked the bread a bit better, and it would have went a little bit more like a pizza base. But other than that, that's spotty dog, that, like. Wish I had took a photograph of it now before I demolished it. But yeah, let's have another bit. Oh, this bit's a little bit crustier, so that's nicer. Well, that's something totally different, and I'm really enjoying that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to do it. I think what I might do is I might fry the bit of bread off first, then take it off, put it on my board, then do what I've just done before, then put it on. So the bit that isn't fried is on the base, like on all the stuff. And then it should be happy days, that, like. Right. I'll bring this back and I'll show you the end product of the next one once I'm finished eating this. I'll tell you what, this is a good idea, this. So what's that? It's about a 5-minute pizza. Can easily be done at home, these as well. Yeah. I must say, I'm impressed. Wow, that is fucking nice, that. Well, there you go. There's my second attempt. So I've managed to get it turned over so I can fry off the bit on the bottom. I need to turn my gas off. So now the proof will be in the pudding. Obviously the other one felt a little bit greasier than this one's going to be, I think. And a little bit, what do you call it? I'll put my pan down there. Make sure it's not touching anything untoward. I'll bring you a little bit closer because obviously I'm running out of space. Spaceman. Oh yes. Look at that. Eh? What do you think? It's a little bit brown on this side. It's like a double take, isn't it? But that looks finger licking good. And anyway, I'm going to enjoy that. I'll let you know how it tastes in a second. But first of all, I need to take a photograph. So I can prove to people that I've actually made a pizza in the woods. See you in a bit. Right, well, there you go. That's my second one. As you can see, I'm just going to put my knife on it so it doesn't slide off. It's a little bit well done on this side, but that's no bother to me whatsoever. All right. And yeah, what I've done was I was able to flip it over so I could actually fry the underside as well, so that looks a lot better as well. It doesn't feel as flimsy, it doesn't feel as greasy, but let's have a look and see how it cuts. Just turn yours down a little bit. So, oh, cuts much better. Look at that. It feels like a crispy topping. Yeah. Oh, lovely jubbly. Should have brought a proper pizza cutter, shouldn't I? But yeah, there you go. Nice thin bit of pizza. All right, that does not feel greasy at all. The other one felt a bit damp and mushy, but obviously I've done it a bit longer, and as you can see, the base is a little bit better as well. Oh, that's much better. It's got a nice little bit of crunch to it with the same bit of soft texture on the bottom. Yeah, that's the way forward. Like, definitely do it a bit longer. So yeah, I tell you what, I think I'm going to make my own pizzas at home from now on instead of buying pizzas in. I'll try a vegetarian one and that for the wife. That's bloody good, that. That's bloody good. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this and finish off this can of lager. I hope you enjoyed that little segment of me doing a little bit of cooking, and I'm sure Rooney will be impressed. See you later. Oh, hey, that is really nice. Really, really nice. Much better than the last one. Yeah. It's kind of cheesy, that one, though. But, see you later. Right, well, I'm going to have myself a nice Jack Daniels. It's now 20 past 10 at night. This is going to be my last drink for the night, and then once this is done, I'm going to have myself a nap. It's just a little one, not major. I just want a nice little drink. I'm not in the mood, actually, to be honest. But the pizzas, the second one was definitely the better out of the two. But do you know what it is? I absolutely struggled to eat it all. I actually had to physically hide a bit away, which just wasn't right. Oh, that's strong. Let's put a bit more Coke in there. Aye, so anyway, I've just been sitting chilling. Nowadays, when I come out on solo nights and I'm like doing things like this, sometimes I like to just take a lot of time out for myself. Like, the rain stopped, which is a thank God for that. Like, but I've just been potting around, tidying up my dishes and things, and getting things squared away, making sure things are charged up. I've got that blue light on the go up there, and you know what it is. There's no midgies around anywhere. And see these odd little thing flying around, but not major, not like it has been in the past. But it'll come into its own, and we'll see what it's like tomorrow. And yeah, right, so cheers everybody. Thank you for watching so far. But I'm going to have half an hour in front of the fire, and then I'm going to get myself to bed because I'm tired. I've only had a couple of hours kip the day after work. Don't know what the content's going to be like so far. I haven't been really chopping wood at anything or doing anything apart from cooking a pizza and that and waffling. But anyway, if you have watched so far and you're enjoying it, thank you very much. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up, and then at the end of the video, leave us a comment. And on that note, I'll see you in the morning. Cheers everyone.
Right, well, good morning everybody. It's 7 o'clock. I had an early night last night. I think I went to bed about 11:30. I sat and had a Jack Daniels, couple of cans and then pizzas, and I got absolutely stuffed off 2 pizzas. So I've got my chicken and everything for today. A bit of pizza meat left and some bread and a tiny little bit of cheese left as well, and 1 egg. So that's me food for today sorted. Plus I've got a dry meal, which is a spaghetti bolognese. So I've got plenty of food to keep us going. But yeah, this little zapper thing, I'm just going to put a light on because it's still dark underneath my shelter. But this little zapper thing that I went and bought, it's still going. Look, the power's still on. I've left it on all night, and when something flies in it, it's bzzzt. It's like a proper, like one of them fly catcher things that makes the buzzing noise as it zaps them when they hit the wire inside. And as you can see, there's lots of little things in there. It's got quite a few. I didn't have many midges out last night, but what midges and moths did come in, unfortunately. I just got it for the midges, really. I pity about the moths, like, but never mind. But it not zaps them, like, so I'm going to just leave it running and see how long it lasts, and then I'll get it charged back up again for tonight. I had a nice fire last night as well, just ticking over. I was sat right up close to it, like, by the end of the night, because it stopped raining for a bit. It was just a bit of drizzle, really, but it was bearable. Oh, just banged my head. So I had the metal plate underneath the fire last night just to try and burn it off a bit, and it's worked. It's warped it, like, but we'll straighten that out. It's just to put on top of the grill and have as a like a hot plate, but we'll see how that works. I might actually incorporate it into the fire and make it as a like a back wall. I'll see. I don't think it's going to be good enough for frying stuff on, so don't know why I thought that, like, hat looks silly. Just, yeah, got a new torch, but not going to talk about that one. Not yet, at any rate. I'd say I've got to take it off my head off this morning because it was dark when I woke up, so I've just been laying in my bed chilling. But the weather is supposed to be absolutely superb today. Rooney's coming just when he gets up out of bed and gets ready. I'm going to go down and I'm going to ship in some more stuff. I've got some heavy duty canvas pole, like tent poles and knuckles, and a big storage box to bring up, so first thing. And then Rooney's bringing some bits and pieces, and I'm going to ferry all the hair stuff in as well because his knees are knacking still. So yeah, it's all fun and games. I might even give him a go on the bike with a trailer so you can see what it's like when he's pulling his Bergen in. Yeah, so today basically I'm going to get myself a cup of tea and some porridge. I'll not bore you with that because it's just standard stuff. I want to chop some more wood up. So the wood actually that I put under here last night, as you can see, I've still got a massive pile. That'll probably, half of that'll probably do it for tonight, actually, to be quite honest, because I don't think Rooney's cooking any major meals tonight. I think he's just coming with a ration pack, to be honest. We're just going basics, really. I've got some chicken wings and chicken drumsticks and that there. You can have a couple of them, you know, and we'll just see what we've got and make something out of what we've got. Anyway, waffle, I'm dead thirsty. And I feel like I need a porridge, so I'm going to crack on and I'll see you in an hour or so. I'm going to get squared away, get myself washed, teeth done, things like that, general admin stuff, and then I'll see you when I get started on camp.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a spark
go then, that's my breakfast all done. I've done all my personal admin. I've had a quick wash. This is a basic wash kit that I bring out. A bag of baby wipes, toothbrush and toothpaste. All right, and I leave a little roll on deodorant. Anybody can stink, you know what I mean? It's nice to feel a bit fresh. I've got a little wash bowl as well. I need to bring some soap and that up for when I need to have a proper good scrub if I'm here for like 3 days, 4 days sort of thing. But baby wipes seem to do the job, and all I do is the baby wipes just get burnt on the fire in case there's anybody out there. Oh, do you know how much damage baby wipes do to the world? Yes, well, if they're good enough for baby's backsides, they're good enough for Lundy's face. Because there's enough shit comes out of it. But and anyway, my plans for now is I'm going to get me waterproof bottoms on, go and get me bike. I'm going to have a trundle down to the main gate where I've left some kit. I'm going to do about 2 or 3 runs with that. I'm waiting upon Rooney phoning us as well. It's only 22 minutes past 8. I can't see Rooney getting here till about between 10 and 12, to be quite honest, possibly nearer the 12 o'clock mark. So I want to get the kit that I've got down there up here before I have to go back and forwards to bring even more stuff, because that's going to be tedious work. Plus obviously it's been pouring down, so the grass is going to be soaking, hence why I'm going to put my waterproof bottoms on. It's looking like it's getting nice and bright out there, but it is chilly today. I'm not complaining, because I'm going to be grafting on the bike back and forwards. Yes, it is an electric bike. I'll take a better look at it on some other videos. I'm planning on getting out on it very soon. I want to try and get up on the hills in it and do a coastal camp as well with Rooney, just to mix it up a little bit, because I hate doing the same thing all the time. As much as I love having this woods, I still like to get up on the hills. I still like to do other stuff, and that's the way it is. But yeah, and then when I'm absolutely knackered, I'll be coming back and I'll be having some of these from Holy. If you don't know what these are, I've got a small little promotion video. I've been sent out another package by them. Obviously it was like a pink bottle. I give it to the wife. My wife drinks these as well. All right, and basically what these are, instead of buying your cans of pop, you get little sachets. All right. And some of them are rehydration drinks, some are energy drinks, and you know, you can mix and match them up. And I use them all the time when I'm at work. When I'm feeling a little bit groggy, I have a little bit of one, and they do work. They give you a little bit of a picky up, so I'll be having one of them when I come back. If them float your boat and you're interested in them, I'll put it up on the screen now. All right, yeah, plenty of people have been buying them from the last video I got, and yeah, I do get a little kickback for it, but that kickback comes back into the channel. I think I get like 10% or something like that, 20%. It doesn't put any extra cost on you, but if you're interested in it, go and check them out. All right, there's loads of adverts all over Facebook, Instagram and everything about them. They seem to be the new in thing, and I like them. They taste really bloody good as well. And anyways, enough about that. I'm going to go and get some stuff, and hopefully I should be done within an hour and get back to doing things around camp. I'll see you in a little while. Right, well, it's 11 o'clock now. I've been back and forwards, done a couple of journeys with the bike and getting all the last bits and pieces in. I've been talking to Rooney. He's getting himself sorted out, and hopefully he should be on his way up in the next hour or two. But such a good friend that I am, I've actually went and set up Rooney's sleeping area. He ties it down with tie-outs on the corners. I'll leave that bit to him. But basically that's his setup all done, his bed done, and his net all done. Much easier putting a brand new one up. My poles are so slack now, some of them are knackered, but yeah. So that's him all set up. But he's got to bring a couple of tarps up, he says, and do the finally do the sides. And then what he wanted us to do was to put this end with most of the hangover going, as you can see, because he's going to cut them off to size.
and then I've sort of like squared them off the best I can. This one could have been a little bit further in, like, but I'm sure we can sort that out when he gets up. And I've basically been just having a bit of a tidy up, organising stuff. So this is a storage box that I've brought up. Obviously I brought it up in 2 parts on the trailer, and it was no bother at all. I've just been spraying the top and the side just to get rid of some writing on them. And then we've got these. It's a heavy duty poles, as you can see. So I've got a big bag of them, and then this here is a big bag full of loads of like knuckles and everything inside of there, and all the connections to make the frame for that big tarp at the back. And I've just been basically tidying up, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at this little light stroke Midgie zapper thing. Right, like I said last night, I've bought this out of my own personal box. It's an Aussie Mozzie, and I tell you what, it was making some zapping noises last night off camera. And I put this on about 6:30, 7 o'clock last night, and it didn't stop working until about 7:30 this morning. It lost its power, so it's lasted well over 12 hours, which is very impressive. I've had it on charge at the moment, and I will be charging it again. The small little charger I got sent with me for one of the videos I've done, that's lasted 24 hours. It's only a 10,000 milliwatt. I normally use a 20,000 milliwatt one. But anyway, we're just going to get the brush out here, and as you can see inside, there's lots of little creatures. So we're just going to give it a bit of a clean. I've put some what do you call it, tissue on the table, so just so we can get all the creatures out and just see how many it's zapped. There's quite a few actually. But the mozzies weren't out in force last night at all. Obviously, you have to clean this all the time. You can't just store it away while all the critters in, like. And it seems to be coming off all the little metal runs quite easy. So I've just made my way all the way around there, and then I'm just going to give it a shake. There's some big moths in there as well, like, so God knows how I'm going to get them out. Oh, it's popped out nice and easy there. Oh, that's loads of little midgies. I just want to put that on the top of there so it doesn't blow. Yeah. Oh, tons. Tons. And it wasn't even a midgie fest last night either. And a couple of bits there, look. Bloody mat's moving, isn't it? But yeah, I think that's just about clean there now. Yeah, that's clean. So basically I've got the charger there. I'm just going to plug it in, and it glows red on the top. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It glows red there, and then when it's fully charged it glows green. And that lasted for 12 hours plus. So let's bring you off the stand and we'll have a quick look. So as you can see, I've just scraped it all off there, and you can see all the little midgies, and there's some moths in there as well. But yeah, look at them, dirty little creatures. But aye, that's not bad. All right, so it's another way of getting the little the little creatures when they're floating around your head on a night time. And it was quite weird listening to it bzzzt, bzzzt, bzz, 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 like that last night. I'll try and catch it on camera tonight, and then I'll put a bit of footage on if I can. It actually it's like a little lightning shock as well. You see a little bit of like zapping going on. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and for the length of time it lasted as well was outstanding. Anyway, I highly recommend that, and I bought it myself. If I can find a link, I'll put it in the description for you, or up on the screen. But other than that, it was off Facebook on a drunken night, and I hit the button. It wasn't cheap either, mind. You're talking about 40 quid or something, but that's one of the most productive things I've ever seen so far for killing mozzies. And if you've got one of them in your tent, it gives off a nice light, so it's doing two things. It's giving a light, and it's also killing all your little creatures. Happy days. Right, I'm going to get a brew, and then I'm going to look at getting some wood chopped, so all the work's done up. Oh, they're flying all over. They're taking flight again. The wind's just caught me a little bit of stuff, and they're all over me nice food table. I've got a brush there in any way, so I'll just sweep them all off. It's not as if we're not going to get shite all over this in any way. But yeah, very impressive. I've waffled on. I am Lundy, if you don't know. And if you're new to the channel and you're liking what you see, I talk a lot of stuff, waffle, shite, and I do lots of bits and pieces as well. Alright, so if you like it, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you later. Right, well, time's passed a little bit now. It is now 1:20 in the afternoon. Rooney's here, the man, the myth, the legend that is Mr. Rooney.
Shit a hedgehog.
Shit a hedgehog. First words out of his mouth, eh? How nice. Anyway, he's been here 5 minutes. Look at the state of me camp. Eh? Look at
Oh God.
there's shit everywhere. Eh? It's just he's been gone to the scrapyard and getting things. Look at me nice clean table. I was all nicely tidy. Look at the state of it. And he's even hid loads of crap on mine. Nah, he's just getting himself organised. So I'm just going to place you down here, and I'm going to have a little chat. I've done a few more journeys, obviously bringing stuff in. Rooney had to carry the grate, like it didn't get on the bike, but he had to go up bringing the bike up as well with some bits and pieces on. And I'm going to get myself some fluids, so I'm going to make myself a nice little refreshing drink. I was thinking about having a can, but I think it's too early because I've got wood to chop and everything. So I'm going to have myself one of these. These are little health drinks, little energy drinks and rehydration drinks. I'm just going to pick any one that I'm looking at. I'm going to have this one. It's a cherry berries. So I drink these when I'm at work. I think I mentioned them yesterday. You know, so obviously if you're interested in them, go and check out the link in the description. I do get a little kickback, and that little kickback comes back into the channel. So it's about 500 mils of water you put into the actual pot and just mix them up. Oh, that's me water I put in. Just going to put the little filter thing on, that's on the back top there. Put the lid on properly, because the last time I didn't, and I shook it and it went all over. And then just give it a nice shake. Get all the powder going off the bottom. Will you stop your swearing, young man? He's terrible, isn't he? I hope you kind of cheer him, because he's just talking poo-poo. There you go. I think this is the one that me and Rooney tasted on the actual review of them. It looks like it in any way. It smelled like...
Piss.
No, it smelled like wine. Well, I think it is. Oh, tell you what, that's lovely and refreshing, that. Cheers. Cheers, Rooney. You enjoying your plain water there? Oh, that's like really nice. Now, I was thinking about using this bottle tonight. I was just going to knock up a couple of JDs into it and just drink it out of the bottle. Be nice. Instead of using a cup. But anyway, another thing, I went and ordered a new reel of paracord, and then I had this envelope put through my letterbox. Have you ever in your life had a reel of paracord sent out here? You expect to be on a reel, so it's nice and tidy and you can just pull it out, cut it to what you need. I know I've got a flat pack. What's the world coming to? They can't even put stuff on a reel now. But I need to get that done, sorted, get it wrapped around something. And then Rooney's bought a proper reel in. Here's actually come on a reel. So, and we've got some tools. And anyway, let's have a little talk and walk. So anyway,
And our big tool coming towards us.
okay.
Aye, I hope you are all fitting well.
I'm hanging up my hoop because I had a bit of a chat with a mate I haven't spoken to in a long time, and I had one too many sherbets last night, so I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, pardon me.
So yes, we'll see
Aye,
what the
see.
rest of the day brings.
Well,
Crack on with the shelter a little bit more, and I'll bring you back to me when I get my next little idea or invention. That's how it works.
aye. But we'll let Rooney get sorted out, because you can see it's like anywhere when anybody turns up, it's a bit of a cluster. But yeah.
And did you notice before he says, "Oh, I was going to have a drink"? I wasn't thinking of that. He was. You know what I mean? So all this bullshit about me drinking too much gravy on
Yeah,
me
man. I'm on
potatoes,
holiday.
it's on holiday. Well,
Well,
if you're
I'm on holiday every week because I only work 3 nights.
Aye, but if you're on holiday, you're allowed to. That's
Well,
what we've
no,
given, like.
I'm not going to. I'm going to be a good boy because I've got some wood to chop up. You never see Rooney doing it, do you?
It's all off camera.
No, it's not like he snaps a couple of twigs and that's it.
Aye, I'm a
But
twig snapper.
yeah, we're just trying to debate what to do. We're not going to sort the fire out this week. I think I'll leave it for another week. But we're just debating about how to cut this up and make it into something productive. We've got a couple of ideas, and might get back to that today. We might not. We'll see. And just excuse all the bits of rubbish in the fire because that get burnt later on.
And I never put it there.
And we've got some more planks of wood brought in to use to build stuff. And that's it really. Just a bit of waffling going on now. So it's a nice lovely day outside of the woods, sorry. It's nice and sunny, which makes a change from yesterday because it was absolutely soaking. But anyway, I'm not the weatherman. I'll see you later.
Blue moon, kind of mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit.
You've seen a little bit of a time lapse. Me and Rooney have just been checking his tarp out that he's bought. It's an army basher to put on the side of his shelter. But we've come up with a current plan. You'll see that in a future video, unless we do it tomorrow. I've went and cut a bit of this grill off. That is going to be for us to put on the fire. And if you have a look, it looks a bit of a mess around here at the minute, but I've got 4 posts in. We've just been measuring out where we're going to put it. Now it looks a bit of an angle, but it's just the way the shelters are situated. It's actually perfect measurements. We've had the tape measures out, you know, because when I had to do it, I just forgot to press the record on my time lapse of we're doing it all. So my apologies. So basically, we've got the same length from shelter to fire and shelter to fire, and it's the same like width and lengths. All right, so this is going to be perfect. I need to go and find 4 Ys, and then when we get the fire done, which will be on my next camp, I'm going to concentrate on doing the fire again, and then that'll be going at the back. I'll get 4 Y sticks, stick them in. I've got 2 metal posts, they'll go on the top, and then the grill will lie on top of there and it won't move. And I might even bring some little bits of wire in so I can tighten it all up so it stays permanently fixed in place. We'll get it at the right height where it's not too far away from the flames but not too close, if you know what I mean. It'll all come apparent in the video when I do it, all right, because I like to talk through all my plans and I visualise it in my head but can use. I don't know.
Visualise the colour of water in your head. I tell you what, if anybody tries to read his psyche, you're doomed to eating lots of food for the rest of your life, and yeah, you'll get lost in there. His head is worse than the Matrix. You know what I mean? It's like so if you're gone in there, and there's no return. So be it on your head.
No, it is. I say nothing but really nice things about Rooney. I even set his bed and his net up and everything for him, do loads of work for him, look after him, feed him, clothe him. You see him?
Should be taking
Rooney's getting ready for a while. Look, he's got his hip belt on, he's got his chest belt on. Do you like his new knife holder? Cracking, isn't it? I like it, me actually. It looks good.
Well, when you're sitting down,
you look like you're a man on a mission.
Aye, well, you know.
Eh?
It's just for...
I've got a song for this section. It goes, breathe in,
Breathe out.
Listen, just because I'm a portly gentleman nowadays.
Some people have 6 packs. Rooney's got a keg. I've got one myself now, a keg. Anyway, talking about beers, it's nearly beer o'clock. It's 3 o'clock.
See, I'm drinking water, you know.
Oh well, I've got me.
Changed mine.
I've got me juice to drink. I've still got me holy water. But anyway, I'm going to sit down for 5 because I'm knackered. I've never stopped. And Rooney's going to get himself organised because he's been doing work instead of getting his kit sorted. And we're going to sit down and chill out, have a couple of beers, and I'm thinking about doing a live feed. So if I do, I hope you join us. I'm dying to do the fireplace now, you know, but it'll take us a few hours to do it because I'll have to dismantle everything, re-dig the ground, replant everything, get it all thingied in with mud. There's loads of little flies in here that are distracting us. But if I had another 3 hours of daylight where I wanted to do something before sitting and chilling out, because I've still got to split wood and everything, I would get the fireplace done. But I think it's going to have to wait for another night, another weekend. Anyway, waffle. See you in a bit.
I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man searching for glory. I took out a notepad and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note.
Right, well, time's a ticking now. Me and Rooney have been busy doing bits on his shelter, collecting a little bit of sticks, snapping them up and things, chilling, chatting. I've actually ate, me and Rooney have ate the chicken drumsticks that I had to put out for our tea. so we've ate them. We've had a little bit of flapjack. We've been burning the rubbish, so obviously the fire's already on. We're not going to put anything else on it. We'll let it die down a little bit now, like it's just a few twigs on. And we've just been basically getting sorted. So I'm going to knock up a small pizza again tonight. And Rooney's got some German sausages, I think, as well. And some noodles, haven't you? Bratwursts and some sort of spicy noodles. So we're going to have that for tea tonight. Been having a couple of cans as well, just sitting, relaxing, enjoying ourselves. And we'll take a quick look at Rooney's new setup for his shelter. I'll just put a light on just in case. There we're gone. So obviously Rooney's been working on this. So he's got a British Army tarp up there, and the idea of this is, Rooney, you tell them, it's your shelter.
Well, basically it's going to be there most of the times, but like on summer days like so this, it's got a bungee across, so the idea is to undo the bungee, then I can roll off the side all the way around, and I can have open sides.
Right.
But obviously, as I'm leaving camp, I'll put it back up,
Aye.
and then obviously
And
we've got
down the bottom there, I says that would make a nice window, that, so we've made it into a window. I'll take you around the other side so we can have a look, and he's going to do exactly the same on this side, the same setup again, a nice window at the back, let some light in, and then a tarp what he can take off. But we'll just have a quick look. So I think it's nice, me, like, it's canny, and I like the windows, me, like, the windows are a good idea. I've got good ideas at times, you know, but there you go. So yeah, happy days. And this is where his door's going to be as well, but he's still got a bit to sort out on that with a tarp and things. See how that works out for getting into the back of the shelter. But you can see we've got tons of wood. The trolley full of wood is what I had left over from last night, sorry, so we'll just be burning that. We just want to get a nice bed of embers, get the fire going so we can boil some stuff. I'll get the frying pan out and do the pizza. I might do it on the fire, I might just do it on a gas stove, to be quite honest. But we've got a live feed coming up in 1 hour. Sorry, I feel like someone's got stuck in my throat there. So I've got about an hour. But what I am going to do as well is just quickly take you over to my shelter amongst all these, and I'll explain from this side. So basically we've been sizing up the new fire pit, and these posts are stuck in the ground, 4 posts, one there and there's one at the back. That's where the new fire layout's going to be, and I'll probably do that in the next week or so. So we'll just leave the fire as it is for now. But I'm going to switch this on. This lasted me 12 hours last night, so I've charged it back up, and there we go. That's it back on now at 7:30, so by 7:30 in the morning it should be running out of power, and we should hopefully catch a lot of little midges. There's a few of them floating around, but not many. But yeah, right, next time you see me, I'll be cooking a pizza. Rooney will be boiling some noodles and adding some sausage. Happy days. That's going to be our tea for the night. I'm not really hungry now, I've just had some chicken drumsticks and that. Happy days. See you in a bit.
You go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me.
Yeah, we're going, Rooney. There's 2 little bits of pizza for you, mate. See what you think. We've got a bit of a char grilled one and a bit of a semi char grilled bit. I'm going to have a bite of the char grilled bit first. Definitely could have done more cheese, like.
for me it would be, but I'm just trying to just. It's like having a posh egg sandwich.
Is it?
With the yolk burst to me. Nothing wrong with it,
Aye.
but it doesn't remind us of pizza.
Does it not?
Reminds us like a bit like bacon.
It looks like it though, doesn't it? Mm.
We had the cheese on, because I'm not tasting any cheese, but it's nice.
Uh-huh.
Sprinkle of garlic salt would have been nice.
Aye. See, whereas I didn't give a shit what goes on at me, I didn't think of all these extra little things, whereas Rooney's the cook.
Oh,
I just thought it'd be a different thing to do.
I'm more than happy with that.
Well, I'm glad, otherwise I would have been having your other bit. But yeah. Well, anyway, that's that done. You need the chopping board, didn't you?
Well, wait for the sweetness.
So and anyway, I had 2 full pizzas last night and I was absolutely stuffed. Like, I actually had to hire a little bit of it away, to be quite honest. Like, but I think of some other ways of doing it with different fillings and things. I'll have a little experiment at home.
Ham, tomato.
Yeah.
See, I like me cheese, you don't, so.
Aye. Like I say, last night, my second one had a bit too much cheese on it, put us off, like, but... Right, now, yeah, we'll catch you later on for, our second helpings. Right, well, there's our second course for tonight. Rooney's just dishing it up now. We've got some, these are like spicy noodles, aren't they?
Aye, extra hot.
Spicy noodles with some German sausage. So, yeah, bratwursts. Happy days. We're just getting ready to go live in a couple of minutes time, 5 minutes. So we'll get ourselves organised for that, get all the crap moved out the way, and we'll see you in a few hours. I'll see you later.
I have to steep this in water.
Aye, no worries, mate. Happy, Rooney? Right, yo. See you later.
Right, well, good morning everybody. Me and Rooney are feeling a little bit delicate this morning. Delicate? What's
Delicate.
that? Delicate, that's it.
Right.
I forgot to put the kit. Delicate.
That's because you're spack-monged.
No, it's because I am monged. Anyway, we're spackered. had a kind of few sherbets last night on the live feed. If you haven't watched it, then you're going to miss out because I delete them after 24 hours. I was thinking about re-uploading all of them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep doing it the way I do it. If it's for the people that join on the night and get involved in it, that's great, but I didn't want them staying on my channel forever.
I was going to say, and to be honest, is I normally don't drink, but when we do live feeds, I drink.
We always seem to drink too much because we're getting in the swing of things. We're having a good laugh and having some banter with the people that watch. Obviously, I had loads of plans for today. Them plans just aren't going to exist because I just can't be arsed. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... Well, I've had a cup of tea. We've got the brew on. We're going to have a second brew, have some breakfast, tidy up, pack everything away and head off. I've just had a phone call off my grandson saying that he's on his way back to Newcastle for a week. So I'll be picking him up this afternoon. Well, hopefully I'll be back home in time to pick him up. It's 3:30. So I've got a few hours to get my horse in gear and get sorted and get back. So I think I'm just going to end the video here, mate, because we're not doing out, are we? Aye, I'm going to end the video here. So I'd just like to say thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It's really appreciated. Keep the comments coming and everything. I really like reading them all and I like answering them all as well. It takes us a while to get through them, like, but I do enjoy it when I'm sitting at work on my break and things. Right now, I am going into waffle mode. I wish I had another brew, like, but the kettle's not boiled yet. Anyway, from me, thank you very much. Cheers, everybody. Really appreciate it. All right, Rooney.
Well, where do I start and where do I end? Once I went through the square window, but I was looking at the arched window as a side shuffle. Anyway, I'm not going into that story, that's for another time. But yeah, those that watch the live feed, thanks for coming along and enjoying yourselves. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Like I say, spack-monged, but yeah, and the donations for the gravy club.
Oh, aye, someone donated a £5 last night, didn't they?
So I'd like to say thank you immensely for that donation. It helps keep us spack-monged. But no, just yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Give a like, a subscribe to Bundy's Wild Camp Wanking Shuffle. So yeah, until next
Get the
time.
name right.
After 5 years, what's the point? Might as well bunch of fucking swearing. Oh, swearing
No, it
at
is.
the end of it.
You
But
can't-
anyway, everybody, be kind to one another. Hope you've had a great family weekend. This is my sort of Saturday because I finished work on a Saturday. Aye, so it was Friday last night, even though it was Sunday. Anyway, that was when I was in the round window that happened. But yes, be kind to one another. I hope yous are all. Yeah, be kind to one another, and hope you enjoy your week. Stay safe, everybody. You bet.
Right,
Ship a hedgehog.
catch you all later. It's a bit like being on the live feed there, wasn't it? See you later. Cheers, everyone. Right, well, thanks everybody. If you've watched the video so far, I really appreciate it. But I'm going to give you a chance to win a stove, and all I want you to put in the middle of your comment, integrate somehow wildfire. Okay, no hashtags, just wildfire. All right, and if you want to, this is a Wildfire Fire Maples stove, gas stove. It's got an ignition button and everything on it. It's good for putting big pots on. All right, I don't really use it that much. It's got a windbreak going all the way around it. It's fantastic. It comes in this as well. Okay, so this keeps it protected. So if you want to win this, put in the middle of your comment, not at the end of your comment, not at the beginning of your comment, in the middle of your comment, wildfire. All right, and a winner will be randomly selected a week after this video goes out, and it'll be announced on me social media, me community post, sorry, the winner a week after the video. All right, don't tell anybody, it's a secret. Shh. See you later.